Hi, Fergie. So heartbreaking. This is what you are witnessing. You're witnessing a sweet 3-pound dog that we rescued from the Miami-Dade shelter. That is a senior. She's either 12, 13, 14. She was somebody's dog for all these years, probably used for breeding. She came into us with everything that could be wrong is wrong. No medical attention. Just dumped like trash. Hi everybody, this is Amy with 100 Plus Abandoned Dogs of Everglades, Florida. I wanted to jump on and give everybody a little bit of an update. We rescued Fergie a few days ago from the Miami-Dade shelter after we received an urgent plea. And you can tell by the looks of her, she has an old luxating patella that went untreated in her back legs. She has arthritis in her spine. She has a pyometra, which is an infected uterus. She has kidney failure. She has a heart condition. Her blood work is all over the place. We did all kinds of testing today, and when I spoke to Dr. Trow on the phone, I said, oh, should we let her go? And she said, not yet. She's not ready yet. She's eating. She's comfortable. She's not in any discomfort, according to Dr. Trow. So we are going to let her go day by day and watch her very, very, very closely. When she stops eating, when she lets us know that it's time, then we will let go. I am so done trying to figure out what has happened to humanity. It's gone to shit, and every day it just is confirming more and more. It's a sad world that we live in. It truly is a very, very sad world that we live in. Where you going, baby girl? Where you going, honey? We decided we are not going to let her go anywhere. We're going to keep her here with us until her time is up. We're going to let her live out the rest of her days with us, and she will know what the true definition of unconditional love is. We will treat her with nothing but love and treat her like a little princess and dote over her every day, all day. There is somebody here 24/7, so she will not be alone. All I can say is that I am so glad that I received the email with the urgent plea from the shelter, begging for help, and I'm so glad that we answered yes, and that she did not die in a cold kennel in a shelter alone. So I am so grateful for that part of it. But whoever she belonged to, just shame on you. Shame, shame, shame on you. She's enjoying the grass. She's enjoying being held and loved. I gave her a little bath this morning. Shelly gave her 2 baths within the past few days. There's a smell coming from her, so we now know it's from her infected uterus. She is on antibiotics. She's a very picky eater, very picky. So we're trying all different things. I did get her to eat some warm chicken and broth this morning. Shelly's been feeding her ground beef. She's been enjoying that. A little bit of ID stew with vegetables in it. She's eating that a little bit. So we're just going to keep offering her food. And when the time comes when she doesn't want to eat any longer and she lets us know, We will not let her suffer, and we will rush her right in and let her go humanely. But for now, she's trying to poop. Nothing's happening. Mommy, you just standing? She loves, loves, loves to be held. She is under 3 pounds. Under 3 pounds. Fergie. She's on eye medications, antibiotics that we got. It's heartbreaking. Guys, it's heartbreaking. Just for her to be in this condition. You know, if you have a dog and it's old and it's sick, then you do the right thing and you give the dog dignity and you let go. You don't dump it or with Fergie. On another note, Tiffany did a video. Lance went in this morning for his normal grooming cleanup because he does not tolerate a normal grooming. So he had a seizure. He did have a mini seizure the last time he was groomed. It was so mini that we couldn't tell if it was a seizure, but now we know it was. The doctor, Reese, the neurologist, thinks it could be. He gets himself so worked up. So he is now at the neurologist. I'm talking about Lance that Tiffany did a video of. I'm jumping back and forth from Fergie and Lance to update you. Lance is being given a heavy dose of Keppra, which is an anti-seizure medication, and they're going to be monitoring him very closely overnight. They're keeping him tonight. So with all of this said, guys, please understand that when we walk into these hospitals, the cost of the medical that these babies need, the donations are not coming in. I don't know what's happening. And honestly, we're at this point. I see the same rescues complaining of the same thing. But unfortunately and sadly, if the donations don't come in, we have to stop. We're at a halt. These dogs that we rescue, they require not only unconditional love and prayers, but they require money. To walk into a hospital and to be able to give them everything that they need, we have to have the money to be able to care for them properly. So when we put these donate buttons on these videos and people are not contributing, you know, it puts us in a really tough situation. So all I can do is say, please, please, please make a small, even anything, donation for Fergie that went to the hospital today, the 24-hour. For Lance, that's going to be spending the night in the neurologist, 24-hour care. We know how expensive that's going to be with all the proper medications and care. I know every rescue is complaining. I understand, but it's not helping the situation. And unfortunately, like I said, until things start picking up, we're just going to have to be at a stand. And all these dogs that need us, it's worse than it's ever been. You know, everybody wants to send us, hey, oh, Amy, can you take this dog? Amy, can you rescue this dog? There's no donations. There's no offers of fostering or people helping. We always get offers for these kind of dogs, the little 3-4 pounders. Everybody wants to take these little guys in. But she's not going to go anywhere. She's staying here with us. We need to monitor her very, very closely. She's a hospice dog. Now we know after taking her today, she's a hospice dog. So, you know, we have a lot of responsibility. It's not only the dogs in our care, it's the overhead, the housing, to give them the care that they need, to give them safe housing. It is very, very costly to have 2 places running at the same time. Just the one in Broward is costing us well over $6,000 a month. And if the donations don't come in, then our hands are tied. So we are not taking in any large dogs at this time, just because we have large dogs that have been with us for quite some time. They are not moving. Nobody's stepping up. Nobody's opening their home or their heart for any of our larger dogs. If we take in any more, we'll be stuck even worse and we won't be able to rescue. So we are taking littles in that seem to be priority. People are opening up their homes and hearts for little dogs. They don't want the big dogs. So in our minds, in our hearts, we want to keep our mission going. And that means getting adoptions. We can't collect dogs. We are part sanctuary when dogs like little Fergie come in. Obviously, she'll be with us forever. But we cannot just collect dogs. We have a limit. And we have to keep going. We have to keep going. So I'm asking everybody that's watching to please, please, it always seems to be the same people making the donations, and I'm sorry. I'm so sorry, and I'm so grateful for you, each and every one of you that is always there for us. I don't want to know what would happen if you weren't there. I don't want to know. So I'm saying thank you. Thank you. We have a $15 challenge. If anybody wants to match that $15 challenge, our wonderful Joanne Sabine. Fergie she's in kidney failure, Julie. We just picked her up. She just had a complete exam. She has kidney failure. She has a pyometra, infected uterus. She has a heart condition. Her blood work is awful. They gave her fluids. They started her in antibiotics. She's on eye meds, but her body is just too frail and too weak. She's staying with us forever because she's a hospice dog. We're not letting her go anywhere. We're going to watch her. She doesn't have much time. She doesn't have much time on this earth. Unfortunately and sadly, whoever had her did not give her any care, let her go without any medical care. So now she is at the end of her days. And we don't know how much time. We don't know. So thank you, Julie. Thank you. I'm sorry if I sound a little abrupt, a little harsh, a little hard, but my heart is, I don't know how much can a heart take, right? I always say, how much can a heart take? The truth of the matter is we don't want to know how much our heart can take. We don't want to see this anymore. I want to put that out in the universe. But sadly, it's just, this is our reality. It's our hearts break over and over and over and over every day, every second of the day. We get our little glimpses of happiness with our little rescues and our little adoptions, but we just lost our beautiful baby cakes, our Dharma. I know this is part of rescue. I am not uneducated. I am a realist. I know that I can't save the world. We can't save the world, our rescue. I know we have saved over 4,500 dogs in our journey. Large dogs, bully breeds, old dogs, sick dogs, hundreds and hundreds of cats, pigs. We've helped horses. We've made a huge difference in so many lives. But when there's so many more than when we started, and you think that all of your work and your mission is going to help improve the situation, and it's only getting worse. It literally is like a gut punch. It is worse today than it was 11 years when we started 100 plus rescue. So I know, and I appreciate that. I appreciate that you're thankful for our organization. I do appreciate your kind words, and I appreciate, yes, she does poop little bits, but right now she's having a hard time. She hasn't eaten much. She just had a little bit of chicken this morning. So I'm trying to give her a combination of different things. I'm going to see if there's any more beef in there that I can warm up for her. And I'll put some little bit of wet food down too. She wouldn't touch the wet food I put down this morning at all. She turned her nose up. But the doctor did say when she does stop eating, that's when you'll know it's time. So she did eat this morning, and I'm going to see if I can get her to finish the rest of her meal because her meds are in it. It's liquid meds, and she needs to get her meds. I really don't want to syringe it down her throat, but I may have to. Yes, you are correct. We have given up our entire lives. Literally. I say that not lightly. I am not exaggerating. I can tell you for 11 years, it's been nothing but rescue for us. There's been no vacations, zero. There's been very few days off. It is, even if you have a day off, you're still working behind the scenes on the computer and on the phone, answering calls, dealing with emergencies. There is no day off. And it's a journey, and it's our choice. We chose it. We chose this path. I am not complaining in any way, shape, or form. I'm just trying to let you in, since we're so transparent, trying to let you in and give you a glimpse of what our life is every day. So I'm asking, please, if you can, please make a donation. Fergie is hospice. I don't know how much time she has. We will give her the best quality of time that we possibly can. And just one day, 1 second at a time. Lance is also, again, in the neurologist spending the night. He's going to be given Keppra for his seizure that he had today. And he's going to be monitored throughout the night and see how he does. So, deep breaths, that's all I can say. Dear God, if you are watching, please watch over us. Please bless this rescue. Please bless these babies. Keep all of us safe in your arms. And for all of you that are watching and follow and support, thank you. Thank you so very much. Could not do it without you. I'm going to sign off. I didn't want to let this day go without updating you with a video instead of verbiage like I did on Fergie's photos. Carol was kind enough to take Fergie to her appointment and spend hours over there at the 24-hour animal hospital access with Dr. Trow. Shelley and Keith are taking their 1.5 days much needed break to keep them sane. So it's just me and Carol here. So I've been here covering the house with the babies, and that's why I look the way I do. But I don't care. I'm here for them. They need us. And little man is staring at me. He needs attention. Everybody wants attention. Everybody wants a piece of me, and I only have 2 arms. So when I walk in, everybody's going crazy. They all want love, love, love. Right, Mama? And I would love to just be able to hold her all night long. That's all I want to do is just hold her all night long and give her all the love that I possibly can. Hold on a second. I have to open the door. Oh. Hold on, baby girl. Everybody's been fed. Everybody's belly should be full. But they're still barking because they still want attention. It's really hard. It's hard. It's draining. All this is draining. No. Want to eat your chicken? Go ahead, Mama. She doesn't want to eat. She wants her bed. All right, Mom, you can do whatever you want. Is that good? And I'll come back and try to hand feed her a little bit. She loves her bed. Look at how tiny she is. Look at how tiny. She's just so tiny. Chicken. Chicken. You want it? I'm gonna try to see if I can find some warm hamburger and open up a can of wet food and just put a couple of different things down to see maybe she'll eat it. But she did eat this morning. I don't know if she's just stressed out from being at the doctor all day, so. All right, guys, I'm gonna shut down. As you can see, I've got my hands full. These babies, they're very demanding. So I wanted to update everybody. Thank you again in advance for always being there. If you can, please make a donation for all these babies that need us. They don't have anybody else but us. Thank you. 100+ abandoned dogs of Everglades, Florida.